I'm Lawson Wallace. I write on YouTube. I write on Medium.com, Substack.com. Our stories appear on Newsbreak and on WordPress. I also have a YouTube channel. Just Google my name, Lawson Wallace. Look for my picture, and and you'll you find links to all my, you'll find links to all my content. I was looking in my news feeds, and I just saw. I didn't read the whole story, but I saw a thing about this couple suing this police department because they raided their apartment or raided their home for no reason. And those kind of stories kind of bring back memories for me because it happened to me twice. Uh, when I was living in my trailer park, it was weird because like during Halloween, there'd be kids coming by and nobody would come stop at our trailer. The few did were with their parents, and they made comments about how they were glad that me and my uncle were living there, and the other people were not. Well, I don't remember. At some point, uh, we got a knock on our door one day. Some cops were there with warrants, looking for the people that used to live in the trailer before we moved in, and they were demanding to know where the other people were. Okay, for one thing, the trailer was empty. They still left all their stuff. I mean, there was still furniture in the apartment. There was still, um, I think there was still clothes in the closet. They left in a hurry. And my uncle and I got rid of a lot of that stuff. A lot of the old beat down furniture we kept. And so I didn't know where they were. My uncle didn't know where they were. We never saw those people before in our lives. I wouldn't know if they came in the room. But the cops were just insistent that they knew. So that first time talked to them and they left. And then less than a week later, it happened twice. And then the third time, at the time I was a security guard working the midnight shift and I was working nights. So I was sleeping all day. And I got woke up one day with a male and female of Largo's finest with guns in their hands. The female had a shotgun. They had, and they woke me up wanting to know where those people were. And, and I had to I had to get out of bed, had to get dressed, uh, had to find my ID. My uncle had to find his ID, and we had to prove them that we weren't who they were. They thought we were. And again, demanding to know where the other people were. I was angry. I was beyond angry. And they left, and I called up the police department, and I raised hell. No more, there was no more raids after that. So my point is, police officers have a tough job, and normally, and I've worked around cops. I worked at the largest criminal court complex in Pinellas County when I was a security guard. Made friends with a lot of deputies, and I still keep in touch with some of them sometimes. I still hear from them. I love those people to death, but they're human, and some of them just don't have any damn sense. So, but it's a terrifying thing because those cops with those guns in their hands, they were expecting trouble. If I would have sneezed, if I would have reached down to scratch something, if I would have moved at all, my brains would have been all over my trailer. They were ready to rock and roll, and that's something that I will never forget. So, cops need to have some sense, and if they don't have any, if their judgment's not any better than that, they don't need to be police officers. So, subscribe to my content, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really would appreciate it. Have a good day.